Well, what's up, Flyers Nations? Yeah, well, you know, not much going on for Flyers Nations out there. They're on the seven game losing streak, which nobody wants to see. Um, I sure as hell don't want to see it. But but last night I went to the Flyers game. They got their asses handed to them by the St. Louis Blues, 3-0. Um, I um, uh, my buddy and I we left the game. 10 minutes left in the second period. It was 2-0 when I I forget who scored for the Blues, but we I left, and I was like, enough is enough. But I still had a good time regardless. I always say this whenever I go to the Flyers game, win, lose, or draw, it's always it's still always a great time when you're at the game, especially when you're with your friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But but what I don't understand about the Flyers are there's no consistency, lack of leadership, and defense. And it's not the goalie. This time it's not really the goalie. You know, Carter Hart. There's only so much Carter Hart can do, and it's really not the coach either for Scott Gordon. But you know, it, I don't think I'm not sure if he'll be the coach next year for the Flyers. If we can bring up like Joe Quenneville or Mark Recchi, that'd be good. That'd be good. But time will tell. But but a big shout outs to my buddy Steve, who's a bobblehead collector. He's not a jersey collector, but he's a bobblehead collector, and I'm a jersey collector, and my buddy Mighty Fan is definitely a jersey collector too. You've seen videos of him doing jerseys, but yeah. Happy New Year to you all. But the Eagles won. They in the playoffs, a double doink for against the Chicago Bears, and then the Eagles have another game against the New Orleans Saints. I've only watched 5 minutes of Mighty Fan's video of Season of the Fan of the Philadelphia Eagles, but I only watched of it this morning before I went to work. A little tired. I'm going to take a little nap. I'm on lunch break, but I'm going to try to take a nap. Get at least 40 minutes in if I can. But when I get home, I'll try to watch. I'll try to watch the rest of of the Season of the Fan of Mighty Fan's video, but for the Eagles, and more interesting to talk about the Eagles than the Flyers. But the Flyers, they're not that good right now. I mean, teams this team sucks. This team sucks. But people tell me how could you sit down and watch a Flyers game? Well, because I'm still a real fan. Okay, I ride and die for my team, for the orange and black. Okay, I'll always be a Flyers fan no matter what. Okay, whether they win 40 whether they win 40 games or whether they lose 40 games, I'll always be a fan. Okay. The Flyers are on their seventh game losing streak, but I mean, thankfully we got a point against the Calgary Flames when Johnny Gaudreau was here in South Philly. But if the Flyers play again against the Washington Capitals, that's a loss right there too. I just don't. You know what? I think And you got the trade deadline for the NHL coming up on February 25th. And we'll see who the Flyers get. And but the NHL All-Star break is coming up. I believe it's January 26th, if my memory serves me correctly. NHL All-Star Weekend. But January 26th will be the NHL All-Star Weekend in San Jose, and the Flyers already played their 42 games already, so the Flyers only have 40 more games left to play. So there's only 40 more games left for the Flyers. Do I expect the Flyers to make the playoffs? The way it's looking, no, I don't. I don't see how the Flyers could do it. Okay, they would have to win almost every game for them to do it. There's so many teams right now that are trying to get in the playoffs, like Buffalo and Florida. New Jersey is in the mix, but hey, but it is what it is. So I'm not going to get upset anymore about the Flyers losing. So you know what? But I'm not going to fly off the handle if the Flyers lose. Okay, it's just not their year. Who knows? Maybe we'll get Jack Hughes as the first draft pick for the Flyers coming up in June. But we shall see. But congratulations to Team USA in the IIHF winning the silver medal. Gold medal would have been better, but silver medal is better than nothing. But and a big shouts to Andrea, who does the Flyers videos, and she does the Flyers games too. I don't think I'm on her YouTube. I don't think I really follow her on YouTube, but she always does a great job. But I've seen videos too, but great job. And as you see her on the Fanavision, but that's about it for me. I'm already 8 minutes in the video, so. But hopefully things will get better for the Flyers nations out there. But go Flyers. Win or lose, I'll always be there for them. But something has to give. But we'll see. All right, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye-bye.